we can start this session. I'll teach you how to create some advanced functions in the Node.js. For that, I am using few libraries. I will show you then. I think all of you guys have an idea about how to install those packages. For this, I am using Breed.js, .tne, and Express, Joy, and JSON Web Token, and Mongoose. In these libraries, bcrypt.js using to hash the password, and .tne we are using for the use environment variable inside our projects, and Express.js is the main core framework we are going to use in the Node.js. Actually, Node.js has few framework, lot of frameworks actually, not few. As example, Express is one of the famous framework, and there is some other frameworks is Next.js is another framework, and also there is few other frameworks also there. And that in this project we are going to use the Express, and Joy, this library we are going to use for the validation, and JSON Web Token. This is we are going to create the tokens, JSON Web Tokens. For that we are using this JSON Web Token libraries, and Mongoose, we are going to use Mongoose to connect the database with the Mongoose. I will open my database application, then I will show you. Then now I already have created a Docker image, therefore that I have run the Docker. I'll run the Docker, and in that Docker, let's see, now it's right. I'll run the Docker image. Mongo container is there, and I am going to run the Mongo image. Then it is running. And let's go and see how this is. Is that connected? Yes, it is connected. Right. Even by mistake or somehow it is added to here, then I'll delete all these databases. Let's go db log, so db, and workshop also we don't need. Let's go on. Yes, deleted. Yeah, now we can start this fresh. It's a fresh one. Let's see. Yeah, these two instances are created. I don't know why it is created by mistake, I think. Let's remove one from there. Yeah, and let's use this one. Okay, refresh. There is no, we have a database. There is no database already created. There is empty. We have mongodb, then that one is there, and we are going to use in here we are going to use, right. And also one thing I forget to mention, that Nodemon is one of the famous runtime compile library. Then if you have change in the file, then it's auto compiled again with the changes. Then we are going to use that one in our project, and I already created the npm start command. Then we are going to create this app.js. Let's start from there. Then we are I will copy all the files I already created from, because I am going to save sometimes when we are going to types there. It will take a lot of time. Then I will take this file. Don't think about inside this folder, because I just put all the already created project for files inside there. Then I will copy this file to here. Right, I move it to here, and forget this one. And there is some codes already commented. I am not going to type any of the codes. What I am going to do, I am going to uncomment all the things I already added here. The reason for that, as I mentioned, to save the times. Okay, this is the start file we already created. Then we added that app.js here, and for that let's start from here. This is our main file. When you yeah, we can simply start npm we can, yeah, I'll run the npm start. Yeah, there is running, and I will let the console log just to confirm. Hello. Yes, let's see. You can see project is running. We can find. Okay. I'll comment it here, and as a first thing, we have to import the express as a library to our app.js. I already imported it to here, and express required with the express. Okay, required is the key. Normally when we are using ES6 syntax, we are using import, right? Import something from express express like this. We are using, but in Node.js we can't use that syntax. Then we are going to use the all pattern. Then we have to do the required. If we need to import that one, then we have to use TypeScript, or we can use JS. There is another file types. JS, its type is different. Then there we can use that syntaxes. Okay, for now, first thing, as I imported the express, and express is a express is the framework. Then what we are going to do, express, we are going to assign that express as a function to the app constants. Then app constants, once we installed and executed, then we can, what we can do, then we have to create the server from the begin. Let's go and create the server, and in here I will comment out this one. This is the one. Then app.js app.js listen, it's mean listen in some port. App.js listen in some, for that we have to use the some port, like normally it's running, the normal web application is running on the 80 port. Then we can use the custom ports as our requirements. Then in here we can define the ports. For that I will yeah, I will comment out this one. Yes, port, I already created 5000 port, and app is listening on port 5000, and if it is successfully connected, it will log this service running on port 5000. Let's see if it is running. Yes, something is wrong. Let's see what is the issue. Address is already used. Yeah, this means this 5000 key is running on my machine something else. Let's change this port to 6000. Let's see. And yeah, application started, server running on port 6000. Right, this part is already done. Then next part I am going to do, normally we are not going to do, we are not going to like use this port in directly in here. Then we have, what we are going to do, we have to import that port from the env. Then let's go and take the already created env files from here. I will just move it to here. Okay, and in this folder, just forget about these things right now. Then port is 8080. I already defined in here. I am not going to change that one. You can use the same thing. And yeah, I'll comment out this one, and let's go to use this port process ene.port. Process has a lot of functions and many variables are already, but we are going, if it's one of the keys ene and environment variables, then it has already defined force. Let's see what's happening when you are okay. You see the server is running, but we don't know what is the port is running on, because this one not working right. Then what we are going to do, we are going to fix this issue. For that we are going to import another library, as we mentioned we already installed .tnv. .tnv is the library we are going to use for the import variables. Then I already imported, and I import that onto here, and I will comment on this line. Then .tnv.config. Once we do this one, and I will save this. Let's see. Yeah, port is came to here. You see, previously it was undefined, now it is 8080. Yeah, now our server is running on port 8080. Okay, somehow I will change this one to this code line to like this. Then if the port is available in the environment variable, we are going to use that one. If it is not available, we are going to use this port. Okay, I will save this. Yeah, port is coming from the env, then it is used in here. Okay, no problem. Yeah, next thing is, let's go to and create our first route. Okay, in here let's go to create a first route. Okay, yes, this is the app dot, we are going to use this one, app dot use, or we can define it like this. Then first, okay, I will show it here. API, or let's say test, like this. And in here we have to use it like method get, right? Okay, and always it has 4 methods, but express is identified in a enough it's express is no. If you are provide 3 arguments, it will take like request, response, next. Let's just define these 3. I will explain once we handling the error, then how it is happening. Then there is a few things. Okay, and if we go to here and request, actually we are not going to use in this this route. Just I am going to test the one, then therefore request, and we are going to return the response. This is a test, due to this is a test route. Then let's see if it is working or not. And before this one, I will take my browser, and let's see our service running about 8080, right? 80. Okay, yeah, service running fine. If we say put another one, then it is show you something like this. Then it is can't be reached, but in here cannot get any routes in the root level. It is mean, if there is nothing, then it's mean root level. Okay, let's go and add our first route, test. Yeah, test route can't be reached. Yeah, let's go now. Because I still did not save this one. Then what I am going to do in here, I am going to send some message back to the client. Okay, what I am doing, res dot send hello. Okay, I just save, and let's go and see here. Oh fuck, sorry, my bad. Okay, home, hello. Yes, this is working fine. Okay, I'll comment out this route. This is our test route, then it is working fine. I'll okay, I'll comment out this one, And let's go to create our real routes. Then what I am going to do from the begin, I am going to create from this application. We are going to create users, and that user has user roles, admin, author, admin, and writer, and just user roles. Then we are going to add another one, that other routes for the post. Let's start from the routes. How do we create the routes? Then for that, I will uncomment this line. App has, did you see that when we are creating the CRUD operator, we can use get, post, delete, put, kind of CRUD operators. For we already have, like, let's say, if you need to post route, we can use post method, and put, then we can use put, and delete, for we can use delete methods, right? For now, from here we are going to use keywords. It's mean we are not telling in this position, in this place, we are not going to tell anyone to this is this is the protocol. It is, if it is, this is the operator. It is not, we are not going to tell what is the operator in here. We are going to tell it in route files. For that, there is already route I already created. Then let's go and uncommented this line. Yes, app will crash. I am going to add this folder. That folder is already in my already created library. Then I will move that to here. Okay, that folder, don't think about these two files for now. There is route files already I added. Then on that route file, that is the file I am going to use. Then this file is there, this file is there. Then for that, what I am going to do, again I am going to import the express. From this express, we are going to use express router here. Okay, I will show you. Then express router is there now, right? I imported express, and express has router. We don't need to execute all the things. Then I am going to, in here I am going to use as router. Then router is there, and as a first router, yeah, let's go. And again, next thing is we need to export this router. Then we can add there to sum of routes. Let's uncomment this one, and again we can test that one. Right, okay, seems like nothing, any errors. Okay, we are good to go and test. What is the path will be then? Then there is already have API, then path will be API slash test. Okay, let's go and execute, run this one in browser. Yes, test should not be work. Yeah, it is not reachable. Okay, API slash test. Yes, hello world, it is working. Okay, let's go. Okay, we are good to go. Okay, right, I'll comment this one. And now we are going to another file that's related to the particular models. Then there is now I am going to create particular models related routing pages. Then for that, I am going to add first thing as a user routes. That will be user actions. All the user actions, what are the things, what user routes we are going to add in here. User routes file, I already actually added that file. Then in here, what I am going to do, I will come on, yes, in here user routes is there. And next, again I am going to use, I'm going this one. Then what is the API is going, API slash user is going to use user routes is there. Now we can go to user routes, and in the user routes also we are going to use user can have registered login those routes. Then we are going to use we are going to define that routes in here in this file. This is the last place. Then routes naming, what is the methods we are going to use in here, then we are going to do that part in here. Okay, let's go and uncomment this one. Again, express is express imported, and I will add that express router, and router is there now. Okay, I am going to export the router file. And what is our first route I am going to add in here? Yes, I will remove this one from the begin. Yes. Okay, I'm going to add user registration route. User registration route is already added. Then inside that user registration route, what we are going to do, all these things, what are the controls are we are going to do it, then all those things we need to add in here. Then actually I already have this one. Then it is inside the control. I will uncomment this one. What is this? Then it is already inside the controllers, users controllers. Okay, I already have that file. Then I will import this one from I will move this one from here to here. Yes. Okay, register user, and this is the function we already defined, should define in the user controller. Yeah, let's go and see. I already added that one actually. Then I will uncomment this one from here. Don't be confused what are the things I added here. Okay. From the beginning I will comment out this one again. Okay, I am going to export register user from here. Then in here we have request response. There will be a next one is next, but in here we don't need to use that one. Okay, yes. Export, I already exported. Then file will be there. I can save it now. There shouldn't be any errors. Yes, it's fucking fine. Okay, let's go to register file, and register file we can go in here. We can take some inputs from the user. For that I will use postman. I already created the postman collections for this. I will show you. Then more it's running on port. I will change the port here to 880. Yeah, port is working also fine. Right. What is the first route we are going to use? Register route. Yes. In the register route, what is the register route method is post method. Right, we are going to use this one. Okay. Any doubts for now? No. If you have any doubts, just ask in the same time. Then otherwise you get some confused. Then you will stuck on there. Right, I will say I forgot to save these files. Okay. Register user we are going to here. And what are the things we are going to take from the user? These inputs we are going to take as from the request has body. Okay, let's see what happened when you import this one from here. And let's go and log this one for now. Log for now. I'm going to run the file. It is port is localhost 8080 API user register. Yeah, I'm going to run. Something is wrong. What's happening here? Yeah, we already defined next, but we did not add that one. Okay, I already read that one. Yes, it's running. Let's see. Okay, cannot destructure property. Okay, there is error undefined. Yes, you see there is an error names request body is not defined. Oh my god, why it is not there? Any okay, this is not there because previously by default express not return the body keys in the request. For that there was another library to use body parser, but fortunately now it is added to the express.js by default. Then we can use that one. I'll show you then how to use that one. Express already added, and express has json method. Express has json method. This is the body parser middle. It is a middle layer. Body parser, it is a middle layer actually. Middle layer, then we can use middle layer as a middle layer mean fine, it is not blocking anything. Then that should come with the forward. It's like going up to down. Then it's we have to define these from the beginning. If we define this one from here, it will not take as again, it will return the same issue. I will show you. Then yes, you see it is take as same issue. I'll take this one to here. Structurally it should come up, okay, and it is not blocking anything. It is a middle layer. Okay, let's go and run here it again. Okay, project is running because it is infinite running. It's sending request because in server side we are not sending anything back to the user. Then that is why it's going to have pending level. It's like a running level, waiting level. Okay, you can let's see what are the things we send. And yeah, Suresh, intern ABC, those things, what are the things I send to you, send to user. Yes, those things are available. Yeah, I will show it like this. Then you can identify it's yes, you can see what are the data is, what are the data we send. Then those data is coming to the client side. Yes, client side. Okay, then once we send some data, what we need to do, we need to insert these things to the database. Okay, then let's go and create the database connection from here. Though right now you can see for now we have only two folders: controllers, routers, and app.js. Those are the files, and env files is there. Okay, what I am going to do, I already created the config folder inside the I will move this folder to here. Yeah, config, this inside the config folder we are going to create the database connection. For that we are going to db just js. Right, for that we need to import mongoose is the library we are going to use with the mongo database. Okay, mongoose, I am going to just create a simple function in here. Right, function is created. What is the function? Connect db. Then connect db function is, I will export, and that function I will import and connect from the begin. When the app is start to run, then I will import that one. Then for that I have to import it from here. Connect db connect db, any name as you wish you can add here. I'll uncomment this one no here. Okay, right, and db is added. Let's go to the db function again. Okay, from the begin always we have to add the try catch. I will comment out all these. I will explain what we did in here. Right, don't get confused. Actually there is nothing more, just only two what is the two console logs and connection string details. Okay, mongoose has connect method, and connect method expect two arguments. Then connect method expect two arguments, then one is url and other one is options. You can see in here it will show. Okay, url, it is I am going to add those urls in env. I already actually added. Then I will comment out these things. Right, database DRL. What is the database URL will be? It is a protocol will be mongodb, and it is running on localhost port 27070. This is the URL, and in the same time I will add the database name, file workshop, and I don't have any user and password in my database. Then I will just save this one, and let's go here, and you can see Mongo URL is there, and database name is there, db name, user, and password. Let's go and see in here. Refresh the database. I don't think any of these records are there. Okay, there is still nothing. Yeah, let's save. Still nothing else. Make sure still nothing. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you this one. Yeah, you can see here still nothing, right? Okay, let's go to now. Sorry, I forget to tell you. Then if the connection is then connection if the mongodb is connected, you can see in here mongodb is connected. If something is wrong, it will appear in here, and also process will exist. As I mentioned, process has a lot of many operations inside this process object. Then process object one is exist mean then application will exist one, so this once database is failing. Actually as in future normally applications we are not going to exist this one. If the application is not running, we are going to run it again, and we are going to run it retry. For that we have methods to use in the mongoose already defined. Then inside that one we can retry it again. But for this application I am not going to do that part. Then what I am going to do, if the connection is not connected, then I am going to exist that one. I think now our database is connected. Okay, right, now we have done the database connection part. The connection is working fine. Then what I am going to do, I am going to create our first model. For that I will take this model files from here. Okay, now what are the things we have? Config is there. Config has controllers. Config has database configurations, and controller has two files. Don't think about two files. For that in future we are going to create this. I'll show you post one, and user is already used one. Okay, it has this one. And model also have two. In future we are going to create post model. For now let's start from the user model. How do we create the model in the mongoose? Okay, for that I will import mongoose to here, and mongoose in this user has like this. This user has normally what we are going to take from the user side: name, email, password, role. Those things are we are going to use. And role has three types. Then admin for all these are the will be a string, and this one will be a enum type. Okay, I will define. Let's go. I will define first that I will uncomment actually this one. Roles already by name. This is just a object. It is not a big thing. It is not related to actually mongoose. This is object. This is normal JavaScript object. And let's go and uncomment this one. This is the part is we are creating model structure, how the schema is should appear in the database. Okay, for that has uses I have assigned this one mongoose schema. I am assigning this one to a mongoose schema constants, and name is there, name type has a string, it is required. Name email is there, email type is string required, and I am adding it here. Unique is true here. Then if there is duplicate emails, then it will return an error. Okay. And password also required field, and I added here select as false. I will show you I think all of you know, then I'm not going to do more explanation. It's like this, normally if you are uh, exporting users, then it's always export, let's say select all, export, then it always return all the fields. Then what I am going to do in here, then when you are selecting select all, then it will not default select send the password field, because it is encrypted one. We are not going to give it to the user without any reason. Then we are going to use, we are not going to return this one. For that I am adding this one select false. And roles has a type string. Actually this enum type is string. Then it is enum, what are the values can be there. Then role admin, role editor, as we defined in here. Role dot user, those things, those are the things we are going to use. Those are the things only we can add to here. If it is not, then it will return an error. And we can set the default is user. If you are not send any uh, values, then it will set default value as a user. And this is the object. Then this object is start from here to here. Okay, it's goes to here. Normally what in my, I think MySQL also my, yeah, the for that I added extra keys timestamps to true. The schema has uh, two schema expect uh, two arguments. One is our schema, that it is an object. Another one is model already implemented things. Then what I am going to do, I am going to add timestamp true. Then once we add the timestamp true, it will all, okay, I will comment this one, right? I will comment at this one. I will show you then what is happening then next. Okay, yeah, and let's go. This is schema is already created. Then let's attach it to the model. Okay, I will comment out this one. Then I already have user schema is created. This is schema, and this is schema. I am going to attach. I will reduce this size. Yep. This already created schema I am going to attach to user schema. And this is our model name. Model name in our database user database table name. This is the model name. And this one I am going to export from here. And also I will export this one also from here, because if we need this roles to use in other pages when you are creating the functions controllers, then we can use this roles. Okay, I exported user, this created user model, and also roles. Okay, let's save, and let's go and use this one, these models. And for that, from the begin, let's go and create our first item. Okay, in here what I am going to use, I am going to import that model from the models, and I am going to create our first model, name, email, password, roles, those things. Okay, yeah, it is very simple. And we can use create, This is object, I think you know. Then if it is like, if it was like this, then it will come in like this, name and email, like this. We don't need to do that one. Then we can simply use, if they are same keys, then we can add it like this. Okay, I added this one to here, and once we created, I will add const user, and what I'm going to show you, then response. I am going to send the response, and that response, once we create, status will be 201 response dot status, and going to send JSON format object to there. Then I will message user registered, and I'll send the user from here for now. Okay, let's go. And seems like there is no any error. Good luck. Yes, let's try this one. Wow, it was created. You can see in here. Yes, this one is created. Let's go and see our database. Workshop database is added. That database has user has these details, right? There is one thing is missing. Normally what we are doing, then created and updated keys are missing. Okay, let's go and fix this one. I already commented that code. Then okay, we can add by default this timestamp through key, then it will automatically add update and created keys. And also when we are updating the user model, that user, then update, we don't need to pass that update at times. Then all the things will be updated automatically. Then I'm adding timestamp to true. Then this one is going fine. Right, okay, this something is wrong. Duplicate workshop user. Okay, yeah, you can see here, this is the error, that user index error collections. It is not actually nice error. Then it is just return an error. It is duplicate email, duplicate key email codes. Okay, let's go and yeah, that is there. Then that is also I show you. Then let's go, and what I will do, then I'll change the username and yeah, send it. Okay, you see, this one is going created add and updated add one is already added. Then one. Okay, you see, then there is a one unwanted underscore v is there. What is that v? V is actually when we are using the mongodb, then it can have, let's say there is a bulk of request going to same model. It's going again, and it is in the queue. Then node should know what is the level we are going to insert. Let's say we are sending a list of request, 100 request to the create user, but it will take some time to process. Let's say 30 minutes. It's 30 seconds for process one request. Then let's say we already send it two requested. Then without waiting that 30 second, we can send that one. It is going to add, in here it is going to add, let's say first one is first, this is 0, and if we are adding another one, then it will going to add 1. And if we send another request, third request, then it will add 3, like this. Then it will be taken queue. Yes, and okay, that is the, I will show you. I already commented this. Yeah, and okay, this one, if we don't need this one, then we can add version key to false, but it is not a good practice. We don't need to worry about this. I just added this one here to show you. Then okay, if we add a false, then it will not created version, then it will sometimes it will get conflict the data. Right. Okay, we already added the route. Then let's go and create. In here we can see the password is showing as a string. Then this is not a good thing. Then we let's go and hash that one. Right, let's go and hash that one. For that we can import bcrypt.js. Bcrypt is the hashing library we are going to use in here, and I will uncomment this one. What I am going to do in here, just look at what are the places I am highlighting in here. Bcrypt hash, bcrypt has hash method, and password we are getting from the client side, and hash bcrypt need to hash for the salt value. That salt value is length of generate. It's like when you add in the lengths 12, you can see it's I will show you. Then it's take some encryption levels. It's like encryption levels, like yeah, this password I will assign to this password key now. So already created. This is all are the promises one. Then actually I forget to tell, for the everything begin we need to add async, because we are in here we are not going to use async await method. Other than that we can use normally like this. Then big then and catch, then methods like dot then method. Then if we do this one in the node.js, normally when we are doing this we are asking there was let's say in the node.js, in the advanced applications there can have lot of codes. Then it will take like uh, huge code inside then and again it's going again and again. Then it will be very difficult to read the code. Then for that that is why we are using, for that we are calling wrapper hell, not just wrapper hell. How do we avoid the wrapper hell? We can simply use uh, async await method to avoid that hell, right? I already assigned, and I'll save this one, and let's go and create another request. One abc123 same password. I added that one. You can see in here it is coming by default. Yes, it will be a problem. You should have some problem, you should have questions here. We already created select false. Yes, select false is created, but from here when we are creating the responses, when we are creating the events, it's return all the object. It's created one already, but we can let's try select no, it is not available. Yeah, okay. Normally we are not sending this one to user, then it will not be a problem. Then I am not going to R&D to there also that one. Then we can remove this part from here. Now it's fine. Yes, we can save it. You can see let's go and see. Okay, here we have this let's delete this one. Let's delete this one too. Okay, you see this password is already hashed. And if let's say 1 to 12, I think maximum is take let's say 3, and let's go and create another password. User registered successfully, and let's go and see. The level is changed. I don't know what's the difference in here, that it's changed. Okay, set it to 12. That's enough salt value then. Here, right. Okay, now let's go and check if the you see, then if we can see here, when we are creating the duplicate one, then it return the inappropriate error message. Then let's send the custom error message. For that let's go and check the user has this email. Okay, for that we are going to use await user. From the user object model, find one. There is a method find one, and I am going to check email is there. If the email is there, yes, we can use simply like this, but I just put it here like this to get the clear idea. No need to confuse then. Right, user is user exists there, it will return user. And if the user is exist, I will send the custom error message here is exist. Response status will be 400 JSON. We are going to, this email already exists here, right? Yeah, sorry, that is not the place. Okay, this email already exists. Right, this is our first model and already created that one. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do another, that is async await with this try catch. Is always actually we have to create all the functions this one. Then I am going to create utility function for this. Then I already created that one. Then I will take utils from here, and I will move this one utils to here. Okay, utils has try already here, try catch, and that try catch, I'll explain what is in here. Try catch always expect function. What is that function? Is this one. This is the function. I am going to expect import that function, and that function has request response next. Then what I am going to do, I am going to promise and resolve this. I am going to do the promise. Then if promise has resolved, then it that function will already return function return request response next. If there is any error, then it will catch and next. It is not blocked here. This next key not blocking the response. It will continue. If there is any error, then it is next. Then it will go to forward. Right. And here this is the function. Great. Then yes, this one is try catch. Then I am going to add try catch to here. User control, I will comment this one. Actually I already created that other one. For this I will comment out this one, the same thing. What I am going to do, I am going to import that try catch to here. Try catch it imported, and try catch that same thing what we did previously. Then that things from here to here, you see, just try catch is there. What I am going to do, I am going to put this one from here to here like this, but we don't need this try and catch blocks here. Okay, you see now request response request there, and you say is find one, all the things what we have this in this route without these catch blocks and try catch block. Yeah, because now it is wrap with the try catch already. Then yeah, I save that one. Okay, what we are going to next, then let's create the user login route. For that I am going to add another route to here, user route, and for that I will uncomment this one. Okay, yeah, before this one I will show you then how to add the validations also in here. Then I will add for that validations I will take the validation folders. For that I will add validation folders. Take this one to here, right? Validations. Normally I think in front end also you guys know how the joy is working. Joy is required, and joy is as object, and object, that object has keys. What are the keys? Have name, email, password, roles. All those joy dot is type is string, type is all the types are string, and all those fields are required. Right. Actually this one should not be the required, right? Because if we are not adding anything, then it should be allowed. Okay. Required, allow. Okay, right, it's allowed. We are going to use this validation as a middle layer. We are not going to use those validation inside inside where that controller. We are going to use it as a middle layer inside routes. Then for that we have to add the middle layers. I will move this middle layer folder to here. Now all the folders are taken to out from the this folder. Then middle layer, there is a few middle layers I already did. I will show you. Then I am going to use this one, validation middle layer. Right? I will show you this one. Okay, I created validation middle layer here. Validation middle layer as a function. Then it will expect schema. What is the schema? Schema means we already created this schema here. This schema we are going to expect it as a argument, and that with that we have request response next when we are using the middle layer in the route. Then it will come in as here, come into as next one. Okay, and right, schema validation, this is the one. Then request has body. Before it go to the controller, to here, I am going to check that one, that body is that data that the user sent data is valid or not. Then I am going to add this one, about false. Yes, about false. I will explain this one later. Actually, I'm not remember why did I add this. There is some issues. I think if there was any error, otherwise I think it is just returned. Then it is not return the error. Then it's going. Then that is why I think I added that one. Let's see. I will tell you this one I added. Then error is there. If the error is there, error has details. It is written as object. Then error has details. Then detail, I just formatted that one actually. Otherwise it return huge error. Then I just formatted this one. From here, I don't think we need to format in here. Yes. Okay, let's go and see. Then here I will go recommended, and yes, this one is the validation middle layer. Okay, let's use the validation middle layer inside this user route. How do we use that validation middle layer? I'm going to import that one, validation middle layer, and I will uncomment this one, comment this one, and uncomment this one. I already imported this validation middle layer. That one is added after the route name with the comma. Then that validation is middle layer is expect schema. That schema I am going to import from validation folders. This one, and validation folder has user schema. I'm passing that one to here. Then validation middleware, in by default it has request response next error, those things are going to here. Okay, going inside there, that is why we put schema after this request response next. Okay, let's go and see if we commented this one, and you see validation user fails with path, email is required. It's like something like a big error, it's not an unformatted one. Like, then for that let's go and log here. Okay, email is path, details. Okay, I just formatted it like this. Even if the email is required, here is showing the details dot map. What the fuck is good? Right, okay. I forgot to save that one. Okay, you can see here detail has let's go and see again. Sorry about that. I will save this one in here. Okay, I'll send this one. You see, it sends some object, array of objects, that email field is required, path like this, any required, and labels keys, some kind of details are sent. For that I am going to format the error message to user friendly, reading friendly, then send that one. Let's, what the fuck is, okay, sorry, send message. Okay, send message, yes, now it is simplified. Then email is there. Okay, this is a middleware that I added to the our user, how to validate the fields. Then uncomment this one, we already have that user. Okay, let's go and create the next route. It is a login one. Let's go to the login page, and yeah, login is there. User controller, there is user controller, and I will uncomment this one and commented this one. Yes, what we are going to do, I added try inside try catch all this function, then we don't need to add try catch manually. Okay, request body has email and password, these things. Then what I am going to do, I am going to find the user is available inside our database. If the user is exist, then for that I am going to find user from email, and this time I am going to select the password. Let's comment and see. I'll send the use, return the user. Okay, right. Okay, here I already created the token script to get that one. I am on a meeting. Email, right, password S123, let's go and create this user is not available. Let's see how the later users are available. Editor one is there. One is there. Let's go. Okay, right. You see in here you can't see the password field because I already deselected that one from the user schema. That is I need to mention. Let's go and create let's go and find this one. Usage already exists. Then for that what we're going to do, we have to select the password manually. For that select field name, we need to add plus sign because we are going to add plus. If we need to deselect any fields, we can add minus sign, right? That is the thing, right? Okay, and user is, let's go and see user is there, is matched. User is there. Then what we are going to do, we are going to compare. For that we are going to use bcrypt, that bcrypt library, same bcrypt library we already imported one. Then bcrypt library has a method we have used when we are creating the hash. Then we use hash method, and we are then we are going to compare because user input in the it has a string. Then we are going to compare that one using bcrypt.compare method. First argument will be the original argument is coming from the user side, and other one will be the hash. Okay, it is compared and is matched. Then let's go and okay, is I will check is match it. If it is not match or not user, invalid credentials. I think this will be a if we did not use, yeah. User not found, right? I will just return if the user is not available, then return this one. I am adding in here return key. Reason for this, I am adding to here return. If we did, if let's say in here, I will show you inside the console. If we are not adding this return to here and change the email address to 45 and send it, user not found, response will send user not found back request. But inside the console you can see type cannot read property, null undefined password, like this. The reason for this password field is undefined. Reason for this, once we send the response, it will go to the next line. To avoid that one, we have to return this. Once we return this one, it will not going to execute the other lines. Okay, let's see. Not found error is coming. There is no any error. Okay, and is matched. If not matched, then it is check invalid. And with that, what we are going to do, we are going to create a token. For that token, we are going to use the JWT library. I will import that JSON Web Token libraries. For that, JSON Web Token as a JWT dot sign. JWT has sign method, and we can pass data to here, any of data, not only the ID. If we need email, we can pass user dot email and anything what we want. but for now we can pass only id. We just only pass the underscore id. That is the id, it's mongo, that is the mongo id. And next argument should be a secret. For that secret we are taking from the environment variable, this jwt. I already added that one to here. I will uncomment this like this. Your secret key, whatever is string, that should be a secret. Yes, and we can, and next we can set the expiry time. Options, options we are setting expiry in 1 hour. Okay, and that will return the token, and token I'm going to send to back to the user. Okay, I think yes, we can check this one. Let's go. Now it's not here. Let's go and create user editor one, mainnet.com. Okay, we already have created the token. Let's go and see jwt right. jw has, we can check our token. What the it's doing loading is so fast. Okay, don't want to wait here. I'll continue this one. When token is sent, then what is our next one is we need to create post, and we need to check the, when you are creating the post, we need to check the authentication, and that with the authentication, after we have to check the authorization. If the token is there, that token is valid, then we have to check that one. Okay, yeah, I put that one. Okay, this is the id I already, and its expire time and those details are added by default here. And let's go and see, that's the id E0E8. What the fuck? This one B26. B26, yes, right. Okay, let's go and create post route. Yeah, for that I'm coming here and I'll show you the things. And when I teach it, routes, let's go and import post routes to here, and let's create another route as a post, use /post routes. Okay, I'm going to save this one, and let's go inside the post. And for that again I am going to import express, and express has a router. That router I'm going to return. Okay, in here first one is I am going to uncomment this one. This is the post route, then it will be a post hash. Okay, and with that duplicate and comment this one. Actually I will remove this part from the beginning, and also I will remove this part. Okay, let's go to create route function is there. Then I will already have the controller, post controller. Let's go to the post, and post controller. Right, get all post, create post. Yeah, we are going to create the create post here. Export create function, right? let's go and see if there should be any error. It's try catch. Okay, try catch is there. Right. And also what? Okay, error should be go. Should be go away. But no, why it's not showing there. No worries. Then for post we have to create another model. Let's go and create post model inside the post. And I already created. I will uncomment this one like this. Then from here mongoose is there, post is I created, title, content, author. Then all these are same. In the author, what I am going to do, type is I am going to use type as a mongo schema from the mongo library mongoose dot schema types object id. That we are going to take object id as a object id. Then I am going to use its reference as a user. That user, it is user mean this model name what we exported here. You see, this is the string value we are going to use in here. Then reference, right? And it is required when you are creating the post. There should required to be author. Okay, and draft. I just give the draft or not. And feature image, they also type. And timestamp true. We don't need to this one to explain here. And model is there and post schema is created. Right. And post route, we are going to create this one. And when we are creating post route, you can see what are the data is expected from the client side: title, content, draft, status, and feature image. Then what we are going to do, post, we are going to pass that details: title, content, draft, author. You can see author we are going to take from the request user. That means this for now it is not available for us, because it is we are going to take, because we need to take, we are not going to take it is from the body. What who is the user we are already signed in, that user we are going to take. Then that is we are going to take from the user. I will explain this one in minute. Okay. And feature image feature. And now there is actually way to create, like create method, and also we can use this way, this method, this class method also. This is a class class, this is a class method. Then we can save it here. Once we save, it will return this post one, or we can use once was saved post, whatever. I will add these two here to check that one. Okay, author is not available, then I'm not going to create right now any post. I'm going to uncomment this one. Right, how do we get this user with underscore id? For that we are going to check the token is only allow, we are only allowed to create post for the sign in user. Then let's go and do that part. Let's go and I'll remove this one again. Okay, I'll remove this one and duplicate this again. Remove this part. Okay, yeah, I am going to create a middleware is authenticated. Right, that is authenticated middleware will be inside the authentication and auth middleware. Let's go to the auth middleware. file in here, auth and auth is auth, right? Okay, in here. Yes, I'll uncomment these lines, right? Don't worry about this user model. I already imported JWT because I need to compare the JWT. Is that JWT is valid one, and user model. For that we need to add, check that user is available. That one, and role is imported. Roles actually not need for this one, right? Export is authenticated one. That is the one we are going to take as a middle layer. And token. Okay, request header. This request I am going to send in header, headers as a bearer token. Then header has header. There is multiple headers. Headers at authorization header key, and that we are sending, if the authorization, if it is send the bearer token, then we are replace it with empty string, right? Because bearer key is not required, then we just only need the token part. Then we are taking the token part. If the token is not available, authentication is required, and I will send error. If the token is not available, I will send the error. Authentication is required. If let's go and put this one inside here. Right. And if the token is available, okay, let's token is available. We are checking. We are going to verify with the JWT dot verify with token, and token we can identify with our secret that we already added to the environment variable. Then it is decoded, and that decoded email decoded one, it will return decoded ID. That ID, why it is written ID, you can see here. I will show you it again. When we are creating login the user, when we are creating the when we are creating the token, we are adding ID, user ID underscore ID as ID. That ID is, if the token is valid, that ID is returned. Then let's go to the middle layer. That is the ID is coming to here, and that with that we can take the user find by ID from the model. Then once it find that user, we are attaching to the request user key. Then once if the user is has, okay, if the user not available, then we are returning the error, user is not found. If the user is available, then what we are going to do next, it is not blocked, next we add in the next key, then it will continue the next part in the route, right? Okay, now we have user key, and user have that user object. Let's go and see. Okay, let's go to the controller host. Okay, in here now request user has. Okay, I will log this part, then you can see that. So okay, what I did, create post create, and once created, add the details to here, and we are saving that one, and we are sending the post. Okay, let's go to create our first post. First post. Okay, title ABC sample false. Right, we send that one. Oh, two posts. You see? Yes, there is two posts. You are correct. The same thing we are returning in here. Right, post and post. That because of we already added this one to here. I'll remove this one. Then let's go and create another one. Yes, it's the same one. Will be a post. Let's refresh. Post is there. It's taking a lot of times. Then fine. There is post is there. Okay, let's go and quickly create other role part also. I'll show you the other middle layer also. Then I will create the role. It's only uh, allowed some users roles. Then for that I will create another middle layer authorization roles. That role will take as a argument and request response next. And roles include if the user is that user is attaching from here, and that user I am going to check that user roles is uh, roles this array. It I'm going to take it as an array. Then this array has this user role. Then that user only allow. Then otherwise it will return access denied. If it is valid, then it is continue next. Okay, let's go and add that onto the route. Post. Okay, remove this one and comment this one. How do I authorization roles, and authorization roles we are going to make it as like this. Wait in here. Fucking awesome. Okay. Right. Create post. Let's go and create another register another user with type as user, because it's only allowed admin and editor. Let's go and create another user email. Okay, created user is created, and let's go and log in with the user. Log in with the user. Right, let's try to create a route, a post. Okay, access denied. That error is coming with this. This is the message. You can see the one is different message. Access denied for the user. It is a 403. Yes, authorization will also done with that. Then and again, okay, uncomment this one, and let's try to create another post with this editor. Okay, let's go and create. Oh fuck, it's not working. What is that? Okay, let's go and create. Sorry, I just need to confirm this. Okay, it's not allowed. And they should be able to do that one. Right, okay, it is done. Okay, let's go and create look land rules. What's the difference? you can see then, yeah, those are coming as array values. If you are putting it as a with the by comma separator, it's coming as array values. Then we are spread it. Once we spread it, it's coming like a string. Then with the string we are checking that all is available. Okay, right. Then that part is done. Then all other things I will comment out from here. Those things are the same one what I am going to show you. Okay, in here get in this route I am going to take all the post, and I am going to take one post by ID. You can see in here ID I am going to use. If it is dynamic ID, then dynamic route with the colon ID, and all the put request it's going to take as ID. Delete request also I'm going to take as ID. And the same one as these routes allow to all the users. This one not these actions not allowed to the users. Okay, from the begin let's go to gets route and see get all post. This is the one main thing I need to show you. How do we get the pagination in here? Okay, yes. Try to cover this one. Right. Forget about those things for now. Find. Okay. Commented this one and fine. Post will be post. Right. Okay. These are the lines I'm going to use. I'm going to show you. Get all the post available. I'm going to find that one and I'm going to send that one to the user. Okay, I already created this post route and I am going to send that one request post. What the shoes there? Anything wrong? Route get callback function action. What got go to the try catch, get all and post route, get all post. Ah, post is yeah, post is there. Let's go and see this get one, right? And also here it is get one post. Okay, no sir. Callback router get required callback function. Try catch request response. Let's see. Right, reason for that other routes because I did not commented that one. That should be the issue. Let's go and see. Yes, yeah. Right, go and undo this one. Yes, but we have package. Inside we have find post, and all the post is there. Yeah, send this one, and all the posts are coming with the API that we already created. Post is coming. Okay, let's go and add the pagination to here. For that paginations, I am expecting these values from the client side. Request query, page size, keywords, and those are sometimes when you are passing it, I'm going to turn if the user is send it as a string or somewhere. I'm going to pass it as a string, integer value, and send it to here. And what I'm going to do, create a query, define uh, find query search field. What I'm going to do in here, keyword, that keyword is there, find with the dollar. If the keyword is there, we are going to create keyword search query. There is or sign. We are going to find title and content fields, regex keyword. I'm going to add the regex, and keyword is there. Option I is, that is when you add in case sensitive. This in here case insensitive. If case sensitive, we don't need to pass this option. If case is insensitive, we can pass I. Right, search keyword is okay. Keyword search filter is created, and what I'm going to do here, I'm going to find all the I'm going to count the documents, post totals. In post method, post model, we have method to count documents, how many documents inside the with this one. Then I am going to find that one with this search filter using, then search filter will add it here, and yeah, here let's go and see what's happening once. Okay, here. Right, this one is there, uncommented, that add that one to the total pages. And next what I'm going to do, I am going to remove this comment this one. I'm going to remove this one. Okay, I'm going to remove, and what I'm going to do, add post again, search with this keyword, the same keyword that already added one. And what I'm going to do, populate author, dot populate author. This is the one, author. And author mean, okay, let's go and see in here. You can see author is not available there, but in here I am going to take the author. Let's go and see what's happening once we put the author. You can see author is attached to the author keyword other than the author ID. Right, you can see password field is not available, but other details are available. Right, author is there. And now okay, in here I want to show this. This is another method that if we didn't deselected that one, then we can deselect from here by adding the this pass. This one not required actually. Yes, author is there, and I am going to short is accordion. I am going to short with the created at result descend with the descending order. If it is ascending order, just put the one, and it's not, just put the minus one. And I am going to skip those pages, my page number. Let's say if we are sending page number 1, but from the begin they should take the first items. Then for that, okay, let me comment that one. Limit to here, right? Limit the size is, what is the size is we are going to send to client. Okay, size already here. Okay, then we are going to attach it as a parameter. From here I will add page size. That's the page size. Okay, yes, page size. Let's change this one to 2. Now we have a few of the way, so let's go and send it. It should return 2. Yes, you see 2. And we can, let's if we want to go to the next page, okay, I will change these lines. Okay, if you want to go to the next page, let's say second page, we are going to send you going to send first page, it's fine. If we send the first page, we need to take all the items from the begin. And if we are going to take the next part, then we have to skip first 2. Now it is page size is 2, then we have to skip first 2 and take next 2. That's mean 3 and 4th item. Okay, in here we are going to take that page number, and what we did in here, we are going to reduce 1. Page number is 1. If the page number is 1, if the page number is 1, we are going to reduce 1, because we are not going to skip anything, right? Then therefore, if the 1, then it is 1 minus 1 means 0, right? 1 minus 1 means 0, no? Okay, this means 0. 0 multiply from size, then it is also will be 0. Then it's fine. And size details, what are the coming from the client user side is, and current page number that is also coming from the user side, and total pages. I am going to do some maths with the math function, method sale total post divided by size. Okay, then how many pages are there available there, right? Okay, now let's go and see. There is total pages 5 and current pages 1. Total page is 2, page size 2, total page is 3. Let's go and 2, and let's go to the second page. This is the ABC20 with this ID. Next go to the second page, the 20, but not the ID same, ID is different, right? And let's add a keyword sample, and first page, let's go to the first page, and yes, nothing. Let's go and add ABC1, ABC, at least, yeah, ABC20 is there. And how many pages are there? Advance 5. ABC20, maybe, but all the things, all the values are 20. Therefore, okay, page size. Yeah, that is the way we are adding the pages. And also I will just explain this too. And to get one post, we can we can take that parameters. request has params, then params will take id, that define id from here, with this name, with id from here. Okay, and I'll uncomment this one. If I define id like this, then it is coming with the params. Then let's go to here. This one, post, put, delete methods. You don't need to worry about that because it's handled inside with the express. Get post. This one will return find by id and populate author, and it will return, and also I will uncomment another. uh, and I'll go to the put request and those two requests. I will explain the next delete request. Delete one is request and find by id. If it is not available, I am returning the error, and that role also checking that user roles are coming with the user object. Then I am only allow that to if the role is not available, admin, or that and post author, or post author, that who is the post author that created, and post author string, that one id, that id is not equal to user request id, then only who created the post, and otherwise admin allowed to create that one. And if the post is available, then we can just use the remove method to remove that one. Then post will not available, and the deleted post will show once it is deleted. Right, it's that is it. And update request also, that try catch post find one, and post is available not available, then we are running the error. And this is also the same logic we are going to check only for admin and the same user who is added that post to here. He only add that do that one. And post title content, only I am using that I forget to add what is this feature image key. Yes, feature image key, yes, if you need it. Okay, if the title is a title request, body title is added, then if the request body title is available, then that will add in. Otherwise existing post title will be there and same data. Then once we done, we are going to save that one, and we are going to send it on. Oh yes, seems like we are done. And let's go to delete another one. Delete post. Okay, take this one, and let's delete this one. Post is not a function. Hooked